Jesus knows exactly who you are, and that is exactly why he's called you. I'm going to read two scriptures in this video. The first one is going to be Matthew chapter 16, verse 13 through 20. And the main person I want to make an emphasis on for our example of what I mean by Jesus knows who you are is going to be the disciple Peter. And it reads, "Now when Jesus came into the district, he asked his disciples, 'Who do people say that the Son of Man is?' And they said, 'Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets.' He said to them, 'But who do you say that I am?' So we see right there, Jesus is asking all of them, 'Who do you say I am?' Verse 16 says, Simon Peter replied. We see that Simon Peter was the one that replied right away to Jesus's question. So it wasn't all of them, it was Simon Peter who replied, and he said, 'You are the Christ, the Son of the living God.' And Jesus answered him, 'Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.' And he strictly charged the disciples to tell no one that he was the Christ." So in that scripture, we see that Jesus is choosing Peter. Why? Because he is bold. Why? Because he's courageous to speak the truth that Jesus is Lord. Why? Because he knows that Peter will do the work that he needs somebody to carry out in building the church and in carrying the flame of spreading the gospel. And you see, many times we don't see why God has chosen us. We don't see why God is calling us to do work for him. And it is because a lot of us carry a flame inside that not everybody has. But with that flame will also come failures. We see in that scripture why Jesus chose Peter to build his church on. But my emphasis on Jesus knowing exactly who you are and why he has called you is not just the good things that were shown about Peter, but also the bad things. And that is Matthew chapter 26, verse 30 through 35. And it reads, "And when they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives. Then Jesus said to them, 'You will all fall away because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. But after I am raised up, I will go before you to Galilee.' Peter answered him, 'Though they all fall away because of you, I will never fall away.' Jesus said to him, 'Truly I tell you, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter said to him, 'Even if I must die with you, I will not deny you.' And all the disciples said the same." As you know, the story continues on, and Peter in fact does deny Jesus 3 times after walking with him, seeing the miracles, and even confessing that he is the Son of the living God. I bring up these scriptures to show you guys that Jesus knows exactly who you are and why he has called you. He knows the failures that you will make. He knows the times that you will doubt him. He knows the times that you will be unfaithful and fall into sin. But he still has called you because the calling is greater than your failures. Know that your failures do not define you, nor do your mistakes, but they are the exact reason why Jesus has called you to do whatever it is that he has called you to do.